I guess any band out there that's ever tried to come up with a name can probably feel us on this one. It is the hardest thing to do, especially when you're trying to do it. I think what ends up happening with a lot of the best names is that they just apply to the band on a very personal level. Like it's something that applies to like how they got together, or like something that happened one day, and like everyone just was like, you know what, yeah, that would be a solid name. Or everyone was just like, you know, we'll go ahead and flow with that. So at the moment, we are leftist because that's what just it applied. Nora Dean came over here as leftist McGullicuddy, and we don't
clever.
Really, like I said, we
he'll tell you about that, like how he came up with that.
Don't ask.
We don't really have too much of a story behind us yet, so you know maybe one day we'll come up with something else.
I guess the history is getting written right now. It's being written, so
yeah,
that's a great way to put it. But I guess like, how have like you guys obviously come from different backgrounds? Like how have those experiences, like your different experiences, kind of like help create your artistic identity? Or are you guys still looking for that artistic identity?
Who's going to take it?
I think that there's really no limit on what kinds of things that we create, and I think that's one of the good things about ourselves is that we really are open to any possibilities. We get into the Batcave and we pretty much draw on anything that we're feeling at any given time, and we never say to each other, you know, this sounds good or that doesn't sound good. This just wouldn't work. You know, we are very optimistic. We don't shut each other down. We're very supportive of everything, and I think that's how we were able to come up with everything so far, is that, you know, one person started with you know, a little bit of a riff, and then someone else is like, you know what, that sounds pretty good. I think I got something to fit on top of that. And then someone else was like, you know what, I've got a drum beat for that, or I've got lyrics to that. And one by one, we piece together, you know, the few songs that we have now, and we like them. You know,
that's what's up. It's definitely what's up.
Like,
I guess
everything's like just kind of happen like on the moment, you know, like how you feel like after. So when we come in, everybody's like on his instrument doing something, whatever. Like in the beginning, it's like just barely, like it's just noise, and then, you know, slowly, like, you know, you're gonna change your tune based on the drum, or then Myra's gonna do something on the guitar, like he always do, and then yeah.
I think we have a caller.
Y'all got a caller? What?
Hello?
In the what?
What's up, Ike?
This
I'm good. It's my co-host.
Is he,
this man.
You're putting the wrong part of the phone. Yep, you don't know.
Yo, 'cause we don't have that on. What's up? Yeah, I can hear you. Where are you, Ike?
Yeah, we have so much time for Ike, but too bad we can't barely hear him because he's on the phone and we are working with the speaker right now.
All right.
Ike is supposed to be here.
I will.
If you don't know
Definitely.
this, Ike, the usual co-host, is supposed to be here, but he's not, and he's gracing us with his presence over the phone. And Miss Maventi is talking to him right now. Enjoy this nice little break from the interview.
Yeah, that was Ike. Doing what he does.
Where's my boy at?
Doing what he does. But yeah, getting back into you guys. What are some of your influences as artists?
I'm like hogging the mic right now. I really don't think that we
like, who are you bumping
really
currently?
Limit ourselves. But if there needs an answer, if there needs to be an answer, there is a lot of underground stuff that I'm really listening to. A lot of local artists. There's a group called QN5. It's a label actually for a bunch of local artists. There's a guy named Pac FM who's part of that label, and he's fantastic. He does a lot of stuff that like hard hitting beats and things that you really appreciate coming from local artists. And on top of that, his lyrically, he's phenomenal. There's another guy, Substantial. I'm just repping local artists right now. And Substantial is some guy that I actually met down at George Mason University. He was playing at a breakdancing competition, and that's when I first got introduced to him. I talked to him after his show, and he's a real down-to-earth person at the same time, so that made me love him even more. But maybe we'll play some of that stuff for you guys later.
Well, me, it's like I'm more into reggae music, like root reggae. Started with the legend Bob Marley, going down to African reggae, Lucky Dube, rest in peace. Anything that's deal with reggae, that's like my biggest influence. But right now I'm more bumping to Kenan. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That waving, everybody knows that waving flag
Yeah,
song.
World Cup, baby.
Yeah, World Cup. Oh yeah.
That was about to be.
Shout out to my Arsenal fans.
Yeah. Actually, waving flag was like we considered waving flag for a few days. I mean, actually a few hours. After.
It held its own for a little bit. It held its own for a little
Maybe
bit.
in your head, I don't.
Shout out to the football fans, by the way. World Cup.
Yeah,
is
Chelsea fan
happening.
always. Y'all know how.
Don't. I mean,
Yeah, we're not gonna get started here.
we're not gonna get started with football because
do not want people to get cut.
we do not want. You don't want me to do
Okay.
something on the show.
Alright.
Okay.
All right, shout out
Okay.
to Naeem, Arsenal fan.
Shout out to my Arsenal fans again.
I think they're
But yeah,
actually
getting back
genres,
into it.
right?
Yeah.
Are you looking for genres, or you
Not
looking just
genres,
who
like
I'm bumping right
who
now?
are you bumping right now?
All right, let me see. I dusted off my Public Enemy collection. I'm kind of far and wide. I'm listening to. Do you guys know NECA?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
NECA. I'm definitely listening to her. Kanon. I'm listening to. My brother's got me listening to some group in Korean, Epic High, something like that.
I think I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. K-pop.
K-pop,
You know about that? Yeah.
It's.
I mean, no offense to anybody that's really into K-pop, but I mean, I'm looking for the good stuff. I want.
I think they're pretty good. Who else do I have? Who else am I playing? I'm still playing my Common. Still playing my Nas.
New Common or Old Common?
I'm playing whatever Common.
It's on shuffle.
It's
It's on
different.
shuffle, exactly.
I'm feeling the old comment now.
Thank you.
I'm playing my Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
My
MJ.
Sade.
Okay, you get cool points. You get cool points for Sade. You get cool points.
My Sade. Maxwell. Erykah Badu. I'm just all over the spectrum. Yeah, I'm just all over the spectrum right now. I'm waiting on that Distant Relatives. Nas better drop that for me real quick.
That's better.
I need that to happen real quick.
Yeah, I'm hoping on that too.
Who else? Kenna. You guys know Kenna?
Yeah.
I love Kenna. I mean, pretty much I'm influenced by a lot of different genres, a lot of different sounds, a lot of different discussions. I feel like a lot of the art is about discussion. So whoever has the best, story to tell, whoever has the best conversation in their music, that's what I'm bumping. So
True. I mean, being that you guys are college students, like, what are some of the challenges? How are you able to balance? Obviously, you want to get a degree. You want to graduate on time, but also you want to. I mean, music is part of your love.
It's pretty interesting. We had what we call the gauntlet, right? And it was pretty much like pretty much the entire April we were playing shows. Like,
Wow.
We basically it was 7 shows in 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something to that effect. 2 of the shows ended up getting canceled. Something happened, blah blah blah, whatever. But it was 5 and 4 weeks. So you could imagine trying to get studies done and trying to prepare for these shows at the same time. There were a lot of times where we didn't get to go to the studio at all, and we would have to pretty much get ready for the show the hour before the show.
Wow.
Let's not sensationalize our experience here. We're trying to be as real, down to earth as possible. A lack of practice shows. A lack of practice definitely shows.
Yeah. Peace prayer preparation.
Don't get it twisted. I mean, other people felt us, but we were like, okay, we could have done better.
I think for all the other amateur bands out here, I still consider us an amateur band. But
Yeah, we still are.
for everybody who's on the same page as we are, you play like you practice.